Every time I stop him, I want him thinking that something is going to happen after the stop, that he needs his shoulders rounded and elevated. But the draw, which is the suck back on a cow, and a rollback is two different maneuvers. You have to teach them separate because their body does two different things. The draw on a cow is a backwards rollback, where a rollback maneuver is a forwards rollback. Whoa. This is Mac that I'm riding today. I want to do some exercises to help his stop. He's stopping okay, but it needs to be better for what we're going to do for showing him in working cow horse and doing the reining portion of the cow work. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to help bring his stop along. We're walking these circles right here, and I'll ask him to stop with my voice. Whoa. Came to stop, it needs to be better. That's what I'm talking about. I need to improve the stop. But you notice I never pulled on him. At this stage, I never pull back working my stops. At this stage, I'm going to turn him to the fence, and we're going to go the other way. I see a lot of people stopping and immediately backing. And that can work if you do that correctly. But most of the people that I see do that are doing that incorrectly. The thought process behind that technique is to get in that horse's head that he's always going to back up after the stop to shift his weight to the back end. And it does do that, but what it also does, every time you back your horse up, your horse thinks that you did not stop good enough, that he did not stop good enough, so he tries to stop harder and harder and ends up stopping on his front feet. So what I want to do, I want to teach the back end to stop correctly, but I want to keep the shoulders loose so that when we start sliding far, the front end can walk in the stop. Whoa. Turn to the fence and walk away. Now you notice when I turned to the fence, he moved his back end kind of out. Don't really like that. That needs to be fixed, and that's the part of his stop that we need to get better. His front end is not loose enough. It doesn't move laterally enough during the process of stopping. We'll come around and we'll do that again. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my seat and my voice this time together. Whoa. Turn to the fence. See right there, when I asked him to turn, he was stiff. He was stiff on his front end, and the first step that I got was a back step. A suck back. I do want the suck back on a cow when I asked for the suck back. But the draw, which is the suck back on a cow, and a rollback on the fence is two different maneuvers. You have to teach them separate because their body does two different things. The draw on a cow is a backwards rollback, where a rollback maneuver is a forwards rollback. Whoa. So now we're going to roll back forward. That was better. He didn't move his back end as much. He moved his front end more. In working cow horse, you have to do your cow work, your boxing, your turns on the fence, and your circling. But before you do that, you do your reining pattern. In the reining pattern, there are no rollbacks in any of the patterns. However, when I rein a horse, when I go to rein the horse into the spin, so I need the shoulders up to get that accomplished. So while I am teaching the stop, I'm teaching the stop to do it in a way that keeps the shoulders loose. That was better. Eventually, I'm going to be running this horse hard in the rundowns, and I want nice fluid stops where the horse slides 15, 20 feet or maybe even more. And in order to get that, I have to have the front end loose and up. Whoa. Much better. I like that. Good boy. When you don't have this front end movement going the right way, what's going to happen is when the horse goes to roll back on the fence like this, or go into a spin, if you're doing your spin and your reining maneuvers, they're going to spin on the outside foot. They're going to plant the outside foot instead of the inside foot. I need the inside foot planted in order to get the horse to spin fast. The horse cannot spin fast, or not many horses can spin fast. Whoa. Spinning on the outside foot. So right here, while I'm doing these rollbacks, I want to encourage him to plant his inside foot, which is going to be this hip rolling back this way. And like I said when I started, this is all preparation for the stop. In order to get a good stop, I need the back end engaged, I need the front end loose. Whoa. There we go. That's what I want right there. Let's go ahead and bring this up to a trot and see what I get at a trot. Just got some rain the other day, and that little place in my pen washed a little bit. When the dirt dries enough, I need to move some dirt around and fix that. It'll come around, I'll ask for the stop, and then I'll ask for the turn. Whoa. Turn. Turn and leave. Try it again. Whoa. After the turn, I'm going to send him out of the turn, which is going to teach him to push and engage with his back end out of the turn. Whoa. Good boy. Okay, so now let's just ask for a stop out here in the open and let's see what I get. We're not going fast enough for him to slide in the back end and walk in front. Whoa. Good boy. He stopped, he engaged his back end in the stop. I felt the back end go down. I felt the front end stay up. In fact, the front end is still up. This is what I want. When I'm boxing the cow on the end of the arena, if we run down, stop on that cow, I will want draw then, but I want draw with the shoulders up. This gets that started correctly, so I get a draw back and a turn on the cow correctly, and not a draw back with the front end down. Do that again. This time I'll stop and I'll roll back. Let's see what we get. Whoa. Wasn't too bad. We need a little bit better departure after the rollback. I'm not going to push that now. He gets a little more of the edge worked off, then I would push it a little more. Whoa. Good. That was pretty good. I like that. We just got a good bit of rain over the weekend. This is Monday. Not sure when you're watching the video, but this is Monday. Got a good bit of rain Saturday night. My arena is not really appropriate for loping and stopping. but it's good for this. Whoa. And leave. It's good for this. So I take this time when my arena is not quite good enough for loping and stopping and work this kind of stuff. By tomorrow, I expect it'll be fine. I'll be able to drag it tomorrow morning. Might be able to drag it this evening. And it should be fine tomorrow. Now you notice when I stopped both those last two times, he didn't really engage in the back end. He kind of stepped to a stop in the back end. Don't worry about that. That's not a big deal. He will start planting back in the stop as we're going faster. Whoa. That was a better plant, actually. Every time I stop him, I want him thinking that something is going to happen after the stop, that he needs his shoulders rounded and elevated. Whoa. Notice he's starting to kind of drop his head and relax. He was pretty fresh when I first started. He's just starting to relax now. Whoa. Good boy. So I'm going to keep reinforcing that stop just like that. This is Mac. If you want to see his playlist and other videos that I've done of him, I put a playlist up here, so you can see where he came from. He was really green when I first got him. And he's turning into a nice horse. I'll be showing him next show season, I expect to be. Start hauling in some shows, and I've hauled him once, and he was pretty worried at the show. So what my plan is, when I do start hauling him again, I'll do a couple of videos of him at the show so you can see how I work him through that at the show. Until next time, thank you for watching.